What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. New channel. Kind of just started. Don't really know if it's going to be a car channel. Hey everybody, look at what I'm doing today kind of channel. I don't know. Maybe a channel about the dog. What do you think, Riley? YouTube channel about you? I don't know. He doesn't seem very interested. So, I guess we're going to make the first video about something car related, just because it seems to be the easiest. So, I think we're going to do it on ecoboost. ecoboost and the Ford GT. That seems like a good place to start. Not that it's going to be the first video ever made on ecoboost or the Ford GT, and probably won't be the last. So I've seen videos where people love it. Buddy Doug DeMuro, he loves the new Ford GT. Whether he's paid by Ford or not, don't know. Never met the guy. Watch his videos. People talked about it. Street Speed 717, he's talked about it, which I love his channel. Let's see, Diablo Formula Racing, Guitar Armageddon ZL1's probably talked about it. I'm sure Stradman's talked about it. All your big car guys. Salamandran. I don't know if he's made one or not. I don't know. Probably has. He'll probably buy one at some point. Salamandran buys everything. So, I don't know. Apparently to get in the clothing business, that seems to be where people make their money. Or real estate, as he says. Real estate. Anyway, my take on the new Ford GT. It's a disappointment. It's really a disappointment. In my opinion. What? Right? I don't know. He thinks it's a disappointment as well. The V6 is just not something that's interesting. The original GT40 obviously was a naturally aspirated V8. We know that. 0506 rolls around, that GT is a supercharged V8. Awesome, great, kind of keeps with the heritage, but with a little bit extra on top. So the EcoBoost I don't really get. I've heard the argument that it's, Ford showcasing new technology, just like the GT40 back in the day showcased its new technology. I get that. That kind of makes sense in a way, but EcoBoost isn't the newest technology, and it's certainly not Ford's only new technology. What about the GT350 motor? I mean, that's a flat crank V8. That's new Ford technology. Why would you not put a flat crank V8 in the Ford GT? I just don't understand it. On top of that, if you put that motor in there and you slapped a supercharger on it, that would be even better. That would be worth $400,000. A flat crank V8 with a supercharger on it and a 6-speed. More people would buy it. I don't know how many people are buying the new one. I guess whoever has $400,000 is buying it. I'd rather spend the same amount of money to buy an 0506, to be honest with you. But at any rate, I feel like it's just a little cheap. It's a twin turbo V6. Nothing really has a V6. I mean, a Porsche has a flat 6, but that's not a V6, and it's a Porsche, and that's kind of like Porsche heritage. The only other thing I think with a V6 is a GTR, and that's, in my opinion, cooler. It sounds better. It's 3 to 4 times less money, and it's a different crowd. It's more of your JDM crowd. It's not your Ford crowd. Your Ford GT crowd is probably your same as your Cobra crowd, your Mustang crowd. They don't want a twin turbocharged V6. It doesn't sound that good. Again, their buddy Doug thinks it sounds great, and I applaud you, Doug DeMuro, for saying it sounds great. I can kind of sort of hear the turbos on it, and that's cool, but the exhaust just sounds like a Ford Ranger. I don't know. I just don't like it. I think if they went the route, at least gave it an option to be a supercharged flat crank, I think that would be much better. And also if they gave you a 6-speed or a 7-speed manual option instead of the turn dial thing. If I was I'm in my truck, but if I was in my company car, I would show you. I have the Ford, the dial thing on mine. It's a Ford Fusion, by the way. So a Ford Fusion has the same shifting option as a $400,000 Ford GT. It's just a little bit cheap, in my opinion. Same with the steering wheel. It seems like a attempt at a Ferrari steering wheel with all the, all the buttons here and everywhere, and it kind of looks like a Xbox racing game steering wheel. It's just too much crap on it, and half of it, I don't know. It's just not, in my opinion. It's kind of cheap. It's cheap Ford stuff that they put this huge price tag on and calling it a supercar, and they put flying buttresses on it, and that's great. The whole car itself is great. However, you missed the mark on the powertrain. Powertrain could use a little bit of an upgrade. I'm just not a fan of the EcoBoost in general. I guess maybe you can probably tell. I'm assuming you can probably tell. It's just not, I don't know. An EcoBoost in a Ford Fusion, Ford Taurus, Escape, Explorer, great. Keep the EcoBoost out of the Mustang, out of the GT, out of the F-150, especially the Raptor. Come on, guys. The Raptor, it sounds again, it's like a Ford Ranger. It may be quick, and I get it's quick, but slap a supercharger on the 6.2, or put the GT350 motor in it. For $70,000 for a Raptor, I don't want a V6. It just sounds stupid. I don't know. It just, I don't know. What does the dog think? Riley, hey, what do you think of the EcoBoost? Huh? Yes or no? No. He's not interested. I think he thought this was going to be a YouTube channel. He thought this was going to be a YouTube channel about the dog. He's a little upset. Are you upset? Hey. Are you upset this isn't a YouTube channel for the dog? Would you rather just go on a walk? You want to go play ball? Is that what you want to do? Yeah. He'd rather go play ball instead of sit in this car and make a video with me on EcoBoost. He doesn't even know what EcoBoost is. Do you? You know what EcoBoost is? You don't like it, do you? No. Silent treatment. He doesn't like it. Neither do I. So, I don't know. If you happen to see this video, which you may or may not, because I don't have any subscribers at this point, but if you have an opinion, comment down below. Share the video, whether you like it or not. If you think I'm an idiot, share it. If you like it, share it. Subscribe too, by the way, and leave some ideas. Do another car channel? More like a daily vlog channel? Do you want to see more of the dog? I mean, he does cool stuff sometimes. It could be about a whole lot of anything. So yeah, just kind of leave a link below, comment, like it. Even if you don't like it, just like it anyway. And then some suggestions on what you want this thing to be. Do we want to keep it going, or is this like the first and last video? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's my opinion. Whether you like it or not, that's my opinion. So yeah, have a nice day. Like it, subscribe it, share it, comment, and we'll see you when we see you.